Hi guys, it's me Savannah, and this is my second video of making my delicious treats that are dairy, egg, and peanut free. Today I'm going to be making ginger-molasses cookies. These are so delicious and very chewy. They are so delicious. And this is how you make these cookies. So you'll need flour, baking soda, and baking powder. And these are the spices that I used. There are ground ginger, ground cinnamon, ground nutmeg, and ground cloves. And you'll need margarine, sugar, molasses, and a little bit of water. And the things that you'll need will be a whisk, a spatula, a cookie scoop, 2 trays, and a stand mixer with the paddle attachment. So let's get started. So first it is 2 cups of flour, and then you're going to add the baking soda and baking powder. It's a teaspoon of baking powder and a teaspoon of baking soda. And you're also going to add the spices, and it's 1.5 teaspoons of ground ginger, a teaspoon of cinnamon, half a teaspoon of nutmeg, and half a teaspoon of cloves. And then you're just gonna mix these all together until it's all combined. Okay, now we're gonna go to the mixer. So you're going to add half a cup of margarine. Just pour it right in. And then you're gonna add the sugar. This is 1 cup of sugar, but in the actual cookie dough, it's 3/4 of a cup. But I have a cup in here because after you roll the balls of dough, you roll it in this kind of sugar. So I'm gonna take a 1/4 cup of it out, and then I'm going to add this amount of sugar into here. And then I'm going to add the molasses. It is half a cup of molasses. And then a tablespoon of water. And then we're gonna mix this until it's smooth and all combined. And then I'm going to scrape it a little bit and then just mix it one more time. Now we're gonna gradually add the dry ingredients into these wet ingredients. You could just add the whole thing, but I like to add it gradually. So I'm using a 1/4 cup scoop just to add it gradually. So I added a little bit and then turn it on low. And then just added it bit at a time while it's mixing. Turn it up a little bit. Okay. So I'm gonna scrape it down, and then I'll mix it up a little bit just to make sure everything is mixed in. So now I'm going to scoop the cookies and show you how to make them. So I'm going to use this scoop. It's a little bit small, but you could use a bigger scoop. Whoops. If you want. And then just roll it into a ball. And then you're going to roll it into the sugar. And then you're going to put it onto the tray. And then just do that with the rest of the cookies. And after I'm done doing this first tray, I'll show you how to freeze them, because this makes a lot of cookies, and and there's a certain way that you could freeze them, and I'll show you how to do that when I'm done making this first tray of cookies. So now the tray that I was going to be baking, it's in the oven right now at 350 degrees, and they're going to bake for about 10 to 12 minutes. And now I'm going to show you how to freeze them. So you do the exact same thing that you did before, and then when you're going to freeze them, you freeze them for about 30 minutes to an hour on a tray covered with wax paper. And then after that, you're going to put them into a bag and freeze them again. And then you can freeze them again. And you always want to freeze them on the tray first, because if you freeze them in the bag, they'll just smush together and make like one combined. And for these, you can have them close together when you're going to freeze them. But the ones that you're going to bake, you need to have them spread out. And that's how we freeze them. So, and I'll show you how to do it when they're done freezing for about 30 minutes or so. Okay, so these are the cookies that have been baked, and these are all cold, but they're still a tiny bit warm, but that's okay. And these ones just came out of the freezer, and they've been freezing actually a little bit less than 30 minutes. It's been only about 20-ish minutes. And now I'm going to transfer these cookies onto a cooling rack using this spatula. And after I'm done putting these on the cooling rack, I'm going to show you how to bag these to freeze them more. And it doesn't really matter how long you freeze them for, because you can freeze them for like a long time. And also after that, I'm going to try one of these cookies. done, you just open up the bag and then just put all the cookies in there until the bag is full. And then you're just going to seal up the bag and then just put it back into the freezer. And then when you're ready to bake them, you just take how many cookies you want and then just bake them how you usually would. And now, since these are all done, I'm going to try one of these. So good. Well, thank you guys for watching. I'd really like you to try this recipe and please subscribe. I'll have more videos coming up. And I'll see you guys again soon. Bye.